Charges against the former assistant principal at a Virginia school where a first-grade teacher was shot by a 6-year-old student last year. A grand jury report is offering new details about that incident. Our Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas joins us with more. Good morning, Pierre.
Robin, good morning. That assistant principal has yet to give a public response to these new charges, accusing her of failing to protect her children and a shocking level of indifference.
This morning, the former assistant principal at Richneck Elementary, where a 6-year-old boy intentionally shot his teacher, facing criminal charges. Ebony Parker indicted, charged with 8 counts of felony child neglect in an incident that nearly took the life of first-grade teacher Abby Zwerner.
The look on the student's face when he pulled out the firearm is a haunting look.
A special grand jury in Virginia accusing Parker of ignoring repeated warnings.
It confirms that there were multiple opportunities for the school administration to call the police.
It began with Zwerner the morning of the shooting going to see Parker and allegedly telling Parker the child was in a violent mood. According to the grand jury's report, the boy who had previously choked a teacher and a fellow student had just threatened to beat up a kindergartner. Parker did not respond, the report says, and never even looked away from her computer screen. A short time later, 2 students told another member of the school staff the child had a gun in his bag. The child's backpack was searched, but nothing was found. The grand jury says Zwerner, still worried, told colleagues she thought she saw the boy put something in his pocket, which was also told to Parker. Still, no expansive search or pat-down. Then after recess, one of the boy's friends came up to another teacher and told her the child had a gun and showed him the bullets. At 1:58 p.m., according to the grand jury, the boy turned to Zwerner, pulled a gun out of his pocket, and at less than 6 feet away, pulled the trigger.
It was preventable. That's just what is heartbreaking.
It could have been worse. According to the grand jury, the gun had 7 more bullets but jammed. This is the second time this week an adult has been in court on charges after a child shoots someone, after those Michigan parents were sentenced for their part in their son's murder of high school classmates, Robin.
And Pierre, the Biden administration is announcing a new measure aimed at gun safety.
Well, DOJ is moving to close the so-called gun show loophole, authorizing the ATF to require that anyone selling guns commercially to register and do background checks on gun sales, no matter the circumstances, Robin.
All right, Pierre, thank you for your reporting.